Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we're going to be entering the new season in under 2 days from right now, and there are some important things you want to do before we enter into that. The number one important thing, which is something I forgot in the previous season, is go to your Supreme Arena, go to your calculation time, and make sure you are on UTC 24. Because this is going to give you basically then the full day in order to clear the story quests, do your AFK stage pushing, level up to your maximum, and then you can try pushing up and ranking up in Supreme Arena for that first calculation basically period. So make sure you go ahead and change that right now. The next really important point is on the day that we're going to be updating into the new season, do not claim your daily quests for that day. Because if you claim them and you click the season manuals and season essence on the top, what will happen is when we update into the new season, we will be refunded basically the amount of season manuals we should have earned from the daily quest. However, it was going to be applied to us at AFK stage 0. Basically, if you guys don't know how it works, in AFK stages, at a higher AFK stage, you're going to earn more season manuals per hour. And when you activate and claim your daily quest from the top banner over here, they are going to be based on your current AFK stage progress. So even though you're going to be refunded for pre-claiming them in this season, you're going to be refunded them at the rate of AFK stage progress 0. And so you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to push to your maximum AFK stage for the day, ideally 200, which will be the first daily cap. And then you want to claim these manual rewards that you're going to get on the top, and this is just so that it will maximize your level. Another important tip is going to be about your instant AFK attempts. So on the day of the update to the new season, I would not use any instant AFK attempts, even the free ones, because I mean this season is ending. We don't need to have any additional AFK stage rewards right now. It's better to just make sure that when we enter into the new season, everything is going to be completely intact, getting the free rewards and the paid instant AFK attempts. I would just not recommend touching them at all because it's just not worth it. I don't know exactly how that one works, if it's going to be reset or not, but I would just not risk it personally. We don't need it for that final day. Don't even use your free attempts, just save them basically. And then you're probably going to be thinking, isn't it just better for you not to log in at all on that final day when you're updating to the new season? Because like 7 hours after reset, you're going to be updated to the new season. That's totally fine as well. There's nothing you actually have to do on that final day before we update into the new season. And if you just don't log in, at least you won't make any mistake by second nature. And another point I just want to mention about this season pushing AFK stages is that there are actually permanent rewards you unlock by pushing AFK stages. As you can see, you can get invite letters. However, I'm going to tell you which basically thresholds you want to shoot for. If you're able to make it to AFK stage 2800, the following invite letters are going to be given to you every 35 stages you clear. Prior to that, it was every 25 stages. So basically, you're going to be getting more invite letters making up to 2800 compared to after that. And then if you're able to push, as you can see here, to where we did 3607, then this is where there's another major breakpoint, because after this you're only going to get invite letters every 50 stages, whereas before this it was every 35 stages. And the only other final thing to mention is in your season handbook in the upper left by your profile picture, going into records, you can see your settlement rewards. If you've been playing actively throughout the whole season, you should have made it to 26,000 points to get all of the major key rewards from this season progress. But if you have not been able to make it here, is try to make it to either 18,000 points for the Glorious Hero chest, or even better, 22,000 points for the EX equipment reset. And if you can make it all the way to 26,000, do that and get all the epic invite letters. Okay guys, now we are on the VN server. I'm going to talk about some key tips for the day 1 of the new season. The number one thing is if you're going to buy the boosted levels of the Noble Path, you should get that done, because that is going to give you the season manuals, a bit of extra season manuals. Other than that, if you're not going to buy it, just try to complete the different quests, because that is also going to give you season manuals from the basic version of the travel log. That is important. Then level up your heroes as much as you can. There will be other various things, for example, season quests. As you guys normally know, there are season growth quests, and there are even upgrades, and based on like the number of heroes you have upgraded to a certain tier, you're going to get bonus season manuals. So get all of these basically free rewards you can possibly get from these different areas, and then level up your heroes evenly. You can evenly level all of them up. You don't have to boost one hero beyond on the others, and then basically you're good to go to begin starting AFK stage pushing. And then ideally right after the patch into the new season, you should try to log in if you can and begin pushing your AFK stages. And now in the previous season, how it worked was the AFK stages would go faster if you actually copied whatever formation and then watch the battle play out. Because I think in the early AFK stages, you clear the enemies so quickly that if, for example, you press the auto progress button, it's kind of actually delayed if you're just doing auto progress in the background. At least as it was in the previous season, because auto progress kind of like caps the amount of time taken. So what I'm personally going to do is I'm going to get all of these different like EXP from all of these different sources, level up my heroes to maximum, and then I'm going to begin watching the AFK stage pushing, and I'm just going to push to the cap of the day, which is going to be 200. Now, as for faction talents, Wilders is going to be the number 1 faction. You want to max out this tree first, and then you want to follow it up with the Maulers, unless you're like, you have a lot of Celestial Hypogean heroes like Fresto, Twins, Taline, or Scarlita, because that is also used in talent stages for AFK. So these are basically the 3 major factions, but everyone should do Wilder. Then after that is either Mauler or Celestial Hypogean, depending on which one you're using more frequently in AFK stages. And do keep in mind also, push your regular stages as well as your talent stages. Regular stages generally are going to be more challenging compared to talent. Yeah, as you can see here, they're usually like, you're going to be able to clear half as many regular compared to the number of talent, 196 compared to 404 here. But do go and back and forth between both of them. For example, you can begin with your talent. When you get stuck, go back to your regular stages and keep cycling as you do that. But that is basically the first day tips in order to maximize your progress. Pay close attention to what we said earlier though. Do not claim your daily quest rewards. Do not claim your instant AFK attempts for that day that will be updating into the new season. And also make sure that your Supreme Arena tally is going to be set at 24. For that first day at least, maybe even the first 2 days, have it at UTC 24. It is going to allow you to rank higher. But these are the basic tips that you want to follow, and you will be successful in the new season, get a great head start. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any other tips you have, feel free to share them in the comment section. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link to the official Farlight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. And also, you can gain 5% bonus Dragon Crystals on your purchase. But thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.